Minecraft's fish are boring, so I wanted to make a Minecraft mod that spices them up and encourages players to build fish tanks. Unfortunately, I got carried away and added a little more than I had anticipated. I've been working on this for over half a year, so please desaturate that subscribe button so I don't make this mistake again. Let's take it from the top, or should I say the bottom, where you will find worms. Yes, I added worms. Let me explain. Dirt and mud can have up to 3 worms in them, and there's an advancement for adding worms to a block. To get worms in the first place, you have to dig them up. If only there's a natural behavior that'll reveal where they are. Oh wait, that's right, there's worm particles. To get more worms, just bury them, wait a bit, and voila, there's more. Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, I love worms so much, it'd be terrible if we had a use. I added a use. You see, the first time they added fish spawn X at Bedrock Edition, they actually looked like fish roe. This was changed immediately after, but I couldn't shake such a cool idea. So fish roe is back. Give any 2 fish worms, and they'll breed and lay some fish roe. You can pick it up with a silk touch tool and get an advancement for that, or you could be patient and have it hatch into fries. Hello. It shouldn't come as a surprise that there's roe for every fish in vanilla Minecraft. Each one will produce fries, just their color will be slightly different in the center. However, they'll eventually grow up to be just like their parents. Welcome to adulthood. Something fun I did is make tropical fish roe change color based off the pattern of its parents. It's fun seeing all their colors mix and match, and the item texture is accurate. A fun thing about tropical fish fry is that their colors will combine together. This parent is pink and cyan, this one is white and orange, and their offspring become a mix of the two. Side note, you can use fermented spider eyes on fries, and they'll never grow up. This also applies to tadpoles. Reason being, you should be able to put these in your fish tanks without having to worry about them growing up. Now, when breeding all your fish, there is something you need to watch out for. They will poop. Not really poop, I'm not adding poop to Minecraft, but fish that you've bred will spawn algae and they will not like placing their roe nearby it. Meaning you'll have to manually break it, which can get annoying. If only there was a passive way to get rid of it. Meet clams and oysters, which spawn on beaches or in the ocean. These guys are filter feeders, meaning they'll automatically consume any nearby algae. Do note my take speed is turned up. They'll then use this algae to spread more of themselves. We have 1 cluster of oysters right now. Now we have more. You're probably thinking, wow, that's cool and all, but where's the fish we're promised? Okay, fine, I'll give you some fish. Here in swamps, you can find packs of sunfish. I wasn't really planning on adding these, but when my friend 𝚂𝚘𝚛𝚎 learned I was making this mod, he begged me to do it. So much so, he made the textures for free. Thanks, 𝚂𝚘𝚎. These fellas have quite a few variants, including pumpkin seed, long ear, bluegill, red breast, green, warmouth, bluegill and red breast hybrid, bluegill and pumpkin seed hybrid. 𝚂𝚘𝚛𝚎. I'd like to apologize, that was incredibly cringe, I'll never do that again. And as you'd expect, they can be bred. You can also get the secret one by naming it after the texture. I guess this is what happens when you get free textures. This 𝚂𝚘𝚎 guy also made me add a food item for sunfish. I'm not doing this for any other fish in the mod, but what's cool about them is that they cook a little bit faster than normal. And they become a fried sunfish. Crunchy. Sunfish aside, the swamp also has catfish. Catfish are one of the few fish in this mod that'll actually seek out and eat algae. This guy might just need a little push. There we go. And yes, catfish roe is also a thing. You might have also noticed this block, which is just duckweed. I've added it for the sake of building, so have fun with it. In the deep oceans, you might come across the nautilus. These bubbly fellows actually are not breedable because they drop the nautilus shell, but not when you kill them. That'd be a bit too OP. Instead, you need something to, gently kill them. I'm sorry, this isn't exactly wholesome, but it's for science. There we go. Because I can, looking at a nautilus gives you a fun little advancement. Also, the nautilus is the only fish that doesn't flop. They just lie there. You monster. So, at this point, I'm kind of running out of ideas. So it's time I do something I've never done before. Go into the real world. For the sake of inspiration, I'm going to an aquarium. I was accompanied by some guy named Talon. He has a YouTube channel. I have no clue who he is. Anyways.
Look at this dude. Stupid fish. That's not how you swim. Sunfish. We have those.
That was 𝚂𝚘𝚛𝚎.
𝚂𝚘𝚛𝚎. How did you do it? How did you fry the rice?
It's not so shrimple.
Is this a Minecraft Abnormals reference? No way. Luxfish, 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 luxfish. Yo, what kind of fish is that?
No idea.
I thought there was nothing in here. But then I saw him. Chilling. Fish, fish.
I'd eat that
fish. I don't see the octopus. Do you guys see the octopus? Where is it? I don't know. Pull some axolotls real life. Oh, I want to get 3 million views. So true. I love these jellyfish.
Oh my god.
No way, I love these plastic bags.
Oh my. Who would pollute these?
Seahorse? Yes, I do.
I'd apologize for that seahorse joke, but I do actually see them. These cute fellas are pretty simple. They spawn in lukewarm oceans, and they like to hang out around kelp. Also, this is probably the cutest model I've ever made. Speaking of lukewarm oceans, you can also find these massive patches of sargassum. This is a type of seaweed that likes to float in the ocean and wash up on beaches and make the beach absolutely stink. The last thing I've added to lukewarm oceans is the mahi. This is the largest fish in the mod, and has been textured by 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎. Thanks, 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎. And you guessed it, they're breedable. Time for a new decorative plant. It's papyrus. If I get a single comment saying this is an Undertale reference, I will delete this feature from the mod. Papyrus can be used to make some paper. It might not seem like that good of a source, however it is bone mealable, unlike sugarcane. The warm ocean is probably where my favorite features from this mod reside. Check this out, anemones. Oh the misery, everybody wants to be an enemy. I'm sorry, that was cringe. I'll never do that again. Sea urchin. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I need to stop with these jokes. Even though the sea urchin is a block, you need a bucket to pick it up, because, why not? That's cute. Also, in real life, urchins like to have shells on their head as protection, so in this mod, you can put any item on a sea urchin. Have fun. They're pretty much underwater item frames. You may have also noticed these starfish, which can generate on any side of the coral blocks. They come in a lot of colors, and there's even a chance they come in, every single color. It's even rainbow when held. In real life, starfish are predators, and they like to eat stuff like mollusks and clams, so let me just turn up my tick speed. And you can see they eat these and spread themselves. There's also a chance they mutate and turn into a different color. That is so satisfying. Occasionally, you'll come across cute little sea slugs, which come in a wide variety of colors. For example, this one is spotted, its colors are eggplant and gamboge, and it's bioluminescent. Bioluminescent meaning it will in fact glow in the dark. Sea slugs love to eat algae, and you can use it to breed them. They'll lay their cinnamon roll-shaped eggs on coral blocks, and yes, there's an advancement for picking them up. Just like tropical fish, the colors of sea slugs will combine with their offspring. Here we have one that's coffee and celeste, and this one's cyclamen and orchid. And when bred together, their offspring are a mix of the two, although there can be mutations, which is why this one seems to be all white. Also, yes, both parents lay eggs, because apparently that's a thing that happens in nature. In water bodies in the old-growth taigas, you can find the bubble-eyed goldfish. Check out these miserable creatures. I used to have one of these in real life, until it was turned into a fine paste in a sink of garbage disposal accident. True story. In the deep cold ocean, you can come across the anglerfish. This monster of the deep is actually quite harmless in this mod. And as you'd expect, you can breed 2 of them together. Now you biology nerds might know that in real life the male anglerfish is actually a lot smaller and attaches itself to the female. However, in Minecraft, gender is not real, so all of them are just based off the female. On beaches you can find crabs, which you can bucket or breed. Oh, little baby crab, little baby crab. Ones you find on sandy beaches are Dungeness, however here on the stony shore, you can find the blue claw variant. And in the mangrove swamp, you can find the ghost variant, which has cute little eye stalks. These crab textures were made by 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎, so say it with me. Thanks, 𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚎. For some reason, I was inspired by the Tribute to Anomalocaris video, so deep under mushroom islands, you might come across them in-game. And of course, you can repopulate the world of this extinct species. Now, throughout this video, there's been a massive feature I've been neglecting to tell you, and it's the fact that there's no longer that ugly water overlay texture next to glass blocks. Now, just kidding, it's better than that. You see, with all these fish I've added, I'd imagine it'd be super annoying for someone in survival mode to go out and have to collect all of them, especially if it's something like Skyblock where there's not even an ocean to begin with. So I began thinking about how the Wandering Trader can actually sell fish, and it'd be very uninteresting to just add more trades to the Wandering Trader. What if instead, the Wandering Trader was a bird? So if you're ever out in the sun and you have a bucket of fish on you, the pelican might pay you a visit. When they spawn, they'll have a random fish in their mouth, but sometimes it could be something else. They will harass you and not leave you alone until you trade with them. After which you'll get an advancement and the fish in their mouth. Thanks, pelican. And don't think you can just steal from them. the fish dies with them. If a pelican has no fish in their mouth, then they will actively hunt out fish and sometimes dive to catch them, after which they'll realize they can trade. Alright, fine buddy, tadpole's all you get. Whatever fish you've traded with them, they will eat and then enter a mode where they fly away. Bye bye. But this can't be an 8-sided square video without something really stupid. As if stuff in this mod already isn't. When a pelican spawns, there's a very small chance that they will have a dongfish. Yes, I'm referencing this image. In real life, these are actually dog shark embryos, but here we're just going to imagine they're a fantasy creature and fully adults. You can also do this. So that about wraps it up. With these features, you can easily make some very nice aquariums. This mod is called Angling, and it's free to download. Unless you're watching this video immediately after it came out, there should be a download link in the description. Okay, bye.